Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. The opening round of the Daybreak Classic is on now. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, right here in the booth, and out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Thanks for joining us today. We've got an incredible day of golf ahead. He's setting up for his second shot. That was a beauty. An opportunity for a birdie here. Currently at -1 following that hole. The second hole at Pinehurst, number 2, is a par 4 where you can send it, Rich.
It's a big hole. You want to aim it at that waist area down the left-hand side. And from there, open up the angle for the second shot to a green that sits slightly above the fairway. And one of the features that we'll be talking about at Pinehurst, a green that has runoff areas in all 4 directions.
That's a good stock shot, the fade, isn't it? Unable to find the green on this one.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. This putt is about 17 feet long.
Who doesn't love a par putt?
There it is. Currently 1 under for the round. The third, Rich, is a par 4, but it's a short one.
It is. Driver not always required by the players here. So anything finding the fairway, we'll leave a second shot of, shortish length to a green that tilts from back to front and again has slopes that run in all different directions away from this green.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. Well, that doesn't look to be a great lie, but John's down there. How bad is it?
Ball really burrowed into this bunker. They're going to need to be quite careful as they exit this beach, guys.
Well, that's a beautiful bunker shot there. And finishing this hole with a tap-in putt. The fourth hole is a par 4 with an elevated tee shot.
Your tee shot through a little bit of shoot there. Fairway cambers from left to right. Next shot, straight back up the hill. You got a little bit of room out to the right-hand side that you can use to bank your golf ball off of and get it back on the green. This is a daunting prospect of a hole.
This would be a great up and down. That's nicely done. Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt.
Looking pretty good.
Wow, she's nailed it. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The par 5 fifth at Pinehurst, number 2, one of the signature holes on the course and a real indication of the quality of the architecture.
Yeah, Corin Crenshaw did a fantastic job here. Fairway does camber from right to left. And from there, second shot back up to the hill to a green that tilts from right to left. And, oh, do not miss your next shot to the left. Don't do it, because it's just going to keep going and going until it's gone.
Yeah, that's a good shot. That'll make par a lot easier to make from there. And let's catch up now with Rose Zhang.
Looking really good.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Just a short putt. Closes the workout on that hole. The 6th at Pinehurst number 2 is the first par 3 on the property.
Again, runoff areas both left and right into some pretty deep bunkers. Finding the green in regulation is going to be key.
That's a high caliber shot, that one.
Rose seems to have been pretty confident so far, perhaps even a bit smug. But after what this player has produced, she's looking a little nervous now.
We've arrived now at the 7th and the par 4.
Yes, dog leg from left to right. The longer the hitter, the more of that dog leg they will cut off, reducing the hole in size, which will be helpful because you get to go into this raised green with such a short iron.
Well, there's some great new stars in the women's game, but Rose Zhang's really one of the brightest out there. She stepped right up onto the big stage early in her career, but she just seems to be going to another level right now.
Well, it was astonishing coming right out of the amateur game and winning so quickly her first start on the LPGA Tour, and that just doesn't happen. You know, who does that? I mean, a handful of players in the game have ever done that, and to watch her go out there and just kind of make that move seamlessly, that's only for world-class players, which is exactly what she is. I just can't wait to watch her progress and see exactly what her limit is, because right now I don't think she has one.
Now just 1 over par. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
For bogey.
Oh dear, time to get the chipper back out. This putt coming up is for triple bogey. And he's down there. You got to read?
I don't know that you can give this enough break off the left-hand side. Whew.
That one went a fair bit distance by the hole. Didn't that look good for a long time? And just about 8 feet left to the hole. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. The 8th hole at Pinehurst number 2 works its way back up the hill.
Only the longest hitters are going to be able to find this green in 2, but if they want to keep it on this green, they're going to need a little bit of luck here, because this green, no bunkers surrounding it, but there are very few flat spots around it. If you want to make birdie, you better have a keen short game.
Yeah, that lie was mean. Not a bad escape.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Or is that the number? Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. Well, this one's come out on a good line. It's tracking towards the cup. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. And it's a 1-stroke par for our leader over the field. And the 9th at Pinehurst number 2 is quite a unique par 3 to finish the outward half.
Yes, you got deep bunkers both front and back, and the green tends to chase towards them. Anything out to the right-hand side into a little safe zone is what I would call it. That's the play.
A birdie putt awaits. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. So as we head into the back nine, Rich, what are your thoughts on this player?
Well, this has been entertaining so far, hasn't it? The players behind their rival at the turn, but that's just temporarily. They got 9 more holes to go, some good opportunities in the back nine to catch him. Let's see how this all ends up.
His second shot here. Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green.
That dog will hunt.
Ooh, that just brushed past the hole. Time to play from the bunker.
Oh, this is good.
And he needs this to save par. And that's now 5 over for the tournament. Over to the 11th tee, where you've really got to be quite accurate off it in this par 4.
Your driver not really necessary off this hole. You just need to make sure you find the fairway. From there, you've got 2 bunkers on the left of the green protecting wayward shots and a third back right. This is another solid hole.
The pine needles can always be a 50-50 lie.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 12th hole, Rich, stop me if you heard this, the par 4 that ends up with a crowned or domed green.
That's exactly what Pinehurst gives you every single hole, it seems like. A decision must be made off the tee. However, take the driver and hit it past an area or lay it back. However, the second shot is a little bit kinder green, it must be said. Birdie is actually an opportunity.
That was pummeled. Great drive. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
That's a nice looking shot, that one. Just fading back into play. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
And looking for the fade, but finding the straight shot. Not good.
Oh, that's almost a gimme. Great chip. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. The 13th hole here at Pinehurst, number 2, Rich. Just another one of these beaut par 4s.
Another one of these par 4s where you got to find the fairway somehow. Hit a fiddly little cut with a 3-wood or a driver. Again, second shot back up the hill to a green that is domed shape. You need to make sure that you leave it below the hole here if at all possible. This green gets scary fast.
Playing this shot from the sand. This would be a great up and down. A bogey putt awaits. Oh. Okay, so that finishes that hole. Rich, we're standing on the 14th tee, and you feel like there's a chance just to get after one here.
Decisions to be made. Do you take driver and try and fit it around that fairway bunker, or do you take 3-wood and lay it back of it? If you take driver out, you're going to have such an easier second shot. 3-wood, a much longer shot, but there is room to bounce this golf ball into the screen. Not as severe on the edges as others.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to break to the right.
That's disappointing. Maybe some time on the practice green wouldn't hurt. Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. Well, the main thing is, he's out of the bunker, but is now faced with a massive putt. He's looking to hold this now for a double bogey. He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Ooh. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Sitting at 10 over for the round. Well, this wonderful finish to Pinehurst number 2 truly starts at 15, the par 3.
Visually, probably the most challenging shot players will see all week long. There's just a wall of grass, and none of it is flat right in front of you. You don't see the flat portion of the green necessarily. You just see the runoff areas, and usually your golf ball is in one of those. This is so difficult from a visual perspective.
Yeah, that was a safe play. Good mid-range putt, this one. An 18-footer. A bit long on that one. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And this one will be for bogey. And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage. Welcome to the par 4 16th hole.
And this one has hit the downslope. It might run out a little more. Let's see.
From around 170 yards here. Going with the 8-iron here. Good shot there. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet.
A great birdie chance here.
That's disappointing. Now, that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. When you stand on the 17th tee at Pinehurst number 2, it's hard not to think of all the history that's happened here. You think of 99 with Payne Stewart and Phil Mickelson. What's your thoughts?
People talk about Payne Stewart's winning putt on the 18th hole back in 1999, but the swing that he made on 17 that year is the one that every player should envision when they stand on this tee box. It was beautiful. It was artwork. It was poetry in motion. It's how you should swing the golf club. This is the only image in my mind when I play this beautiful par 3.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, nice little 25-footer here from him. Outside chance, so it'll be good to hole. No harm done. Nestled it up close.
This is a bogey putt coming up. So close. And that's all she wrote. Sitting at 13 over for the day. And this wonderful championship test ends at Pinehurst number 2 with an uphill par 4.
Blind tee shot here for these players. That's the difficulty here. Just pick a spot in the distance and give her a whirl. From there, you actually have an opportunity on a flat-ish kind of green, not nearly as severe as some of the other ones on the golf course. Right-hand side will get a strong workout because that is the most severe. But if you miss it on the left-hand side, you never know. Finish in style with the birdie, why not?
And the putt drops for birdie. So the opening round in the books, Rich. Impressed with your efforts here in the booth. Thanks for your time.
Same, Luke. Enjoyed the day. Looking forward to tomorrow.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The second round of the Daybreak Classic is set to begin. Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, calling all the action here. It's always terrific to have you join us. Rich, as this round begins, what are your thoughts on this particular player?
I mean, if you look at their game this week, it's been held together by glue, Band-Aids, duct tape. I just don't see them crossing the finish line today in first place. In fact, they'll be lucky to eke out a top 10.
Now to the 12th hole.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
Well, this is a touch of deja vu, isn't it? Taking this approach on from the same spot.
Hopefully it's not deja vu all over again as they missed the green yesterday.
Oh, stop it. What a shot. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Starts out straight enough, this putt, and it should take a little break to the left as it nears the hole.
And tapping it in for par. Our leader is currently out by 4 strokes as we check the standings. Welcome to the par 4 13th hole.
Another one of these par 4s where you got to find the fairway somehow, hit a fiddly little cut with a 3-wood or a driver. Again, second shot back up the hill to a green that is domed shape. You need to make sure that you leave it below the hole here if at all possible. This green gets scary fast.
Well played, mate. Chance to change his fortunes on the green. This would be a good one to make. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet.
Surely it's going to.
Currently at +8 for the event. We've arrived at the par 4 14th hole.
Lay it back short of that fairway bunker with 3-wood or take it on with driver. If you take it on with driver, the second shot becomes much easier, and now a birdie opportunity really presents itself. Laying back with a 3-wood, find the center of the green, 2-putt, and get out of here.
This is his second shot. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Get in the hole. And back to the course with the live action. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This for a birdie run.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Welcome to the 15th. It's a par 3.
This green is so difficult. It sits above you just enough, and it doesn't look like there's anything there. You're hitting to a wall right in front of you, and all you can see is the golf ball disappearing in every direction other than right in the middle of this green. This is visually probably one of the difficult shots on this course.
Ooh, almost went in. Setting this putt up from a mile away. Yeah, that's never nice. Putting it off the surface, that hurts. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Okay, let's head to the next. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. On the tee now, the par 4 16th. Oh, that is crushed. Going with the 7. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Put a good stroke on this one. And back to the play, shall we? All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. How close was that to going down? That one almost went in the hole. Bogey putt coming up here. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
Ooh. Oh, that's a shame. Just a little bit too much oomph on that putt. How about the quality of this shot? This might go in. And the dreaded triple bogey putt. And as we move to the next hole, our leader is ahead by a couple of shots. Now at the 17th hole.
I cannot look at the 17th hole and not think about the shot that Payne Stewart hit in there back in 1999. It was just glorious. And when you stand on that tee on 17, that's the only image that you want to have. It's Payne Stewart swinging, balancing, finishing it. Oh, it was artistry at its best.
Good shot shape, this one. The fade ball flight. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. 12 feet to the cup coming up.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
And he's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going left to right.
That's a well-played hole, but in the end, just tap it in for a par. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. And as we stand on the last tee, it's a par 4.
Blind tee shot here for these players. That's the difficulty here. Just pick a spot in the distance and give her a whirl. Second shot up the hill slightly, but do not miss it too far right or you'll find a low area for your second. Anything missing up to the left-hand side could kick back onto the green. And dare I say, finished with a birdie.
Always frustrated by missing a green. He's standing over his third shot. "11 feet to the cup. That signs off on this player's performance for the day. Well, Beamer, you never like to see anyone have to slam the trunk this early, but unfortunately, an early exit after failing to get through to the weekend.
Now the next question is aisle or window. I'm telling you, it's a terrible feeling missing the cut, but you learn from all the mistakes you made, you move on, and hopefully forget about it or fix the problems before you tee it up next time.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time now for the second round of the Farmers Insurance Open from Torrey Pines. Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company as always. Alongside me is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Kuyak and John McCarthy, who'll be following all the action. And Beamer, certainly set up for a stunner today at Torrey Pines South. What do you think these players face this week from the course?
They face a rude awakening. They haven't played too many golf courses yet this year, but they're going to run into Torrey Pines South, and you're going to figure out exactly how good a shape your golf game is in, because it's ruthless. And if you're not careful, you can go out there and shoot a big number in a hurry. It tests every facet of your game. This golf course is an absolute brute.
Look at this one just roll off the green. A bit too much pace, but a chance still to get it back up and in. Well, you like the look of those hands. Currently at 6 under par overall. The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their seconds.
Nice recovery effort there. That should help save his par. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
All right, that's now going to move him to 7 under for the event. There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. And this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
Whew. Putting for bogey here. And after that, sitting at 6 under for the event. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 4th, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this 4th hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance of knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
Okay, my money is on a right-to-lefter.
It's half a chance of being holed, this one. All right, that's now going to move him to 7 under for the event. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 5th.
This is a difficult driving hole. Big, deep bunkers left and right that must be avoided. From there, the second shot plays a touch downhill green that tilts pretty good from left to right and back to front. It's a strong par 4.
He's hit that one well. Will it get there?
Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Sitting at -8 for the tournament. The 6th hole's a really cool par 5. Once you get back up onto the top of the hill here, you want to try and take on the corner of this par 5.
Yeah, taking it down the right-hand side, it will seriously reduce this par 5, but you got to avoid the rough. It can get really nasty. From there, you could possibly run it up between all those bunkers. There's one low spot area on the left-hand side of this green that will come into play should you get your distance control a little bit wrong.
And that shot back in the fairway. This now, his 3rd shot. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. This would be a great up and down. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, well played. An opportunity to make a par here. And gets that putt to drop. Gutsy effort.
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
This shot now being played from the fairway bunker. I like the look of this one. Oh my, right by the hole. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. Ah, what a disappointment. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid-irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
Good look at a birdie here. Just a short putt remaining here. Currently 8 under overall. The par 5 9th is a monster over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Luke, is it's just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
Strong play, going for it.
That was wonderfully done. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Ooh, that almost went down. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This for par.
Alrighty, Rich, this is crunch time. We're through 9 holes today, and this player's on the wrong side of the cut line.
I don't think they're nervous because they're so far out of it. It would take a miracle for them to make the cut.
Oh my, that was launched. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
And not a big target either. You got deep bunkers both left and right. You got a shelf up there top left. This is just a strong, difficult, lovely, if you like, par 3.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right. The rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And it's a 1-stroke par 4 for our leader over the field. All right, Rich. The par 5 13th. So much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par fives you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Wonderfully played. And here we are with the third shot. Well, that's beautifully judged. Always nice to have a birdie putt. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Over to 14 we go, a par 4.
And a really good par 4 once again. Dogleg from right to left. Those bunkers on the left, you don't want any part of them. And from there, the difficulty is judging the distance with your second shot. This is an infinite edge look from the fairway. So when it pins in the back section of this green, it's nearly impossible to judge the distance. This is a wonderful, wonderful design.
Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
This putt coming up is for birdie.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Currently 13 under for the event. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
We put a nice little fade on this. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
And he's moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Well, the finish at Torrey Pines South captivates everyone. It really starts here at the 16th, a par 3 playing across the ravine.
A long par 3, especially with multiple tee boxes that can be used. Green is a little bit of boomerang shape, especially back left. That's when things get really tight. But I must say, this is a wonderfully, again, designed par 3, and it makes you think an awful lot.
Oh, that one almost went in the cup. Oh, a 9-foot chance here. And he's down there. You got to read.
This one is breaking left to right.
That's disappointing. That'll be disappointing. We see that even in the pro ranks. It happens to the best of them.
This is looking good. Are we going to see it drop?
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Your ball striking certainly gets tested off the tee here at 17 as we head for home at Torrey Pines South.
You want to avoid the bunkers on the right, but in doing so, you bring the ravine on the left into play, don't you? Second shot, though, plays slightly uphill. There's 2 distinct sections, the left and the right here. A little bit of a spine that bisects this green. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par's a great score.
It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark. This would be a great up and down. This next putt for double bogey. Well, that'll affect the momentum. And down it goes. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Here we are at the final hole of Torrey Pines South. So historic. There's been some very cool moments over the years. One of the more famous holes on the PGA Tour.
I tell you, this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk-reward par fives on the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you got to go for it, don't you?
Pull up, pump the brakes. That's going to find the water. That one's into the drink, folks, I'm sorry to say. Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough. Setting up here with a very long putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
Setting up miles from the hole. Oh, that one was zooming past the hole. That's frustrating. Unfortunate thing to happen, but it can in golf. That's some golf, particularly from that terrain. Oh, time for number 8. Gee, if this is... Oh, what a grandstand finish. Knocking it in the hole on 18. Golf clap.
Oh, what a talent. Gets it to go. Simply delicious.
Well, Rich, you never like to see it, a player missing the cut on the PGA Tour. How does one respond?
Luke, I've got great insight on that question. You kind of have to look back and think about the positive things you did to reinforce those. But every once in a while, you got to look back and say, where did I make the mistakes? Where did I go wrong? And learn from those. Because if you don't take time to learn from your mistakes, then what are you learning from? You have to look back and figure out where it went wrong.
It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. From the gorgeous Monterey Peninsula in California, our first-round coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. I'm Andrew Catalan alongside Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following the action on the course. And Rich, the West Coast swing rolls on. We're set up for a great week of action here at historic Pebble Beach.
Yes, we are. The original Bing Crosby clam bake. Celebrity clam bake. Get all of your friends to come up here, have a great week about it. Now it's the AT&T Pebble Beach, but it's the same vibe. You got the best in the game on the golf level, and you got the best in the game, whether it's actors, athletes, people in business. This is a big deal to play in this Pro-Am.
Five feet remain. Opening hole bogey. That's something I'm used to.
Not a great start right there, but plenty of holes left in the round.
That is an absolute missile. What a beautiful leave right there.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the third.
That shot goes down, and that will be for birdie.
Check this out. Holding it out from the fairway. That away. Great shot.
What a great opportunity here. This putt for eagle. And a good job there as he moves to 1 under for the championship. Now to the tee of the par 4 third hole.
Nice hole, the last one, coming off that eagle. Let's see what's in store for us now.
Let that one run right down the fairway. A lot to like about that one. Rich, it's great to see Will Zalatoris in fine form. When he has his A game, he's really tough to beat.
And the changes that he's made to his game after back surgery, it wasn't easy. It took some time. It took some patience. And to get through all of it, well, hats off to him for sticking through the process and putting the time and hours needed to make those changes.
Here's a look at the tee of the par 4 fourth.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
That is going to work. 3 feet left. Another birdie. That's 2 in a row. Maybe the start of a hot streak.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Going with the 5-iron here. This is beautiful to watch.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
And he's down there. You got a read?
So, straight for the most part, with a little bit of left at the end.
Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert?
I thought it was going to hang on, but nope.
Sitting at -3. Opting for the hybrid, I think.
John, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 7th.
That came off the blade pretty nicely. Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 27 feet from the cup.
Well, this looks pretty handy.
He's done a nice job there.
Yeah, not much to sweat there. Currently 3 under for the event.
Here's a look at the par 3 7th. Not super tight, but a makeable putt.
Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
Starting this one way out to the right.
14 feet to the cup. That looked good all the way. Here's the par putt. Too much power on that putt. Moving along. As we move on to the next, he drops to 2 under for the tournament.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Going with 8-iron here. The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 2-shot advantage for our leader. Now to the finishing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
Well, at least we're away from that horrible lie.
Here's the 3rd shot.
Oh my, are we going to see this go down?
Okay, on to the next. As we move on to the next hole, we want to show you that Xander Schauffele is our leader. Now to the par 4 10th. John, you're walking with this group. What can you tell us about the lie?
Well, guys, the lie is, you know, considering the situation, is pretty good. Hopefully they can get a hold of this one.
A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. The man everyone is chasing right now is Xander Schauffele.
Well, Rich, we start to head home, but first we've got to head up the hill on this short par 4-11.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot.
Opting for the 6-iron. Oh, that one skirted the edge of the hole. Let's get back to it, shall we? Well, there he is, Wake Forest Will Zalatoris, Rich. He's done the job, and he continues to do it out here on tour, doesn't he?
He does. He's just one of these players that is just a ferocious competitor, isn't he? Ball striking is amazing. The putting sometimes works with him and works, but you know what? He gets the job done. And so you can't emphasize that enough. You know, it may not be pretty at times, but who cares? He's getting the job done. And you know when you go head-to-head against him, you've got your hands full because he's not backing down from anybody, any challenge, any championship. The guy's a winner.
Oh, right by the hole. And unfortunately, the shot limit has been reached on this hole, and this player is going to move on to the next. The first of the back 9 par 3s is the 12th.
And this is a mean one, not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards, but the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
And 11 under in front of the player with this putt. Big par saver coming up for this fella. And that's the kind of fighting spirit that keeps a good round going.
And a nice, tidy save from the greenside bunker. Nice par.
I think this one's bound for the rough. Second shot here on the 13th hole.
And from the rough too. This is looking nice.
That'll work there. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
So close. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
These par putts, they keep a round going.
In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. As we head to the 14th, I know the 18th gets all the attention here at Pebble Beach, but this is a strong par 5.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. And he's down there. You got a read?
From the get-go, this is a big left-to-right breaker.
Looking really good.
Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead. Time now to go down to the course, and John has an update.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 16th.
And gets that putt of distance to go.
We're back. Time to have more live play. Time for the second shot here at 15. Time now for the third. Oh, almost. A look at the lie in the greenside rough. Setting up in the greenside rough. Wow, I thought that was in. "17 feet away from the cup." Henny, how tricky is this one?
You can be positive with this because it's up the hill and moving left to right.
Oh, I thought that was going down. Nicely done with the putter. 16, a par 4.
Hopefully better than the last. Trying to shake off what happened on the previous hole.
That's the thick stuff.
Hitting it over here in the first place was just awful. I would blame his caddy.
This one greenside in the rough. Oh, that was so close. Wow, I thought that was going in. A look at the lie in the greenside rough. Wow, I give that a 9 out of 10. Okay, we're done with that hole. Let's go over to 17, the par 3.
Oh, just leaking ever so slightly. Awesome.
And just a tap in left for birdie. Another birdie on the scorecard. That's 4 for the day. Out to the 18th tee.
So much history on this hole. Aim it at the trees right in the center and hope you don't get unlucky and get underneath one of them. From there, it's going to be a layup out to the right and just a short third shot. What a wonderful, wonderful finishing hole.
Well, for a while, I thought that was headed for the rough. What a break. And now this from about 150 yards away. Still some work to do here. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
A huge right to left swinger.
Come on. Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. That just missed. And now a 6-footer is left. I think we're lucky that one stopped where it did. And tap this one in to finish out the round and call it a day. So the round is in the books. Rich, great to be alongside you.
It's goodbye for now. Looking forward to the next 3 rounds.
We had so much fun out there today. Thank you for joining us. For all of us at 2K Sports, we'll see you soon. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back for second round action of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Andrew Catalan back with you. Thanks for joining us today. You can really feel the energy on the grounds today. Someone is going to take it low. All the thrilling action is right here on 2K Sports. That's a beautiful shot into the first, and now a great look at birdie. We've made our way to a par 5. This will play nicely. Let's see what the featured player can do from about 160 out. This would be big. A putt for eagle. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
This is a big old left-to-righter.
Remarkable shot. That's an eagle. Setting up now on the tee of the par 4 third.
Nothing quite like an eagle at the last. Almost as good as a shrimp on the bobby.
Nice. This one hit the fast lane.
Wow, he's going to like that one.
This looks like it's heading right.
Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Man, that was close. A chance here for par. Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
That is a big-time drive. What a drive that was on a par 4 on the green. Wow.
That's exactly what I had done. Nobody wants to see somebody laying up on a par 4 that's drivable. Pull out the big stick.
That one just rolls by. This is his third. "16 feet to the cup."
He's got this for his part.
Well, that one was a bit firm.
Looking great now.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1.
Hole 5 is a par 3. Great looking shot this. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Lining this putt up from a fair distance. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter. That was long range for him. That's good stuff.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
The 6th hole is a par 5. That's into the second cut of rough. That's the long grass. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Would it be nice to make this putt? This is for eagle. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is so long, I don't even have words for it. It's just long.
Hit a house. This must be frustrating. Time to get back on that green. Ooh. Has he holed it? Wow, what a save.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Out to the 7th hole. That is right on target. Target practice with these approach shots, just like that.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Over to number 8. It's a par 4. I think this one will find the fairway quite easily. We've got about 180 left to the hole. This is a 7-iron on the way. Looking to get up and down from here. Setting up in the greenside rough. 5 feet remains. Over to hole number 9. It's a par 4.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
Here's a look at the lie in the first cut.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
Okay, greenside, a chance to get up and down. This one greenside in the rough. That nearly went in. Oh, that was so close. Oh, that looked good. A look at the lie in the greenside rough. Hang on. Oh, that was close. Oh, almost. Setting up in the greenside rough. As we head to the next hole, our leader has a 2-shot advantage. Now to the 10th hole, it's a par 4.
Now playing with 13 clubs after that bad hole at the previous.
This is a bomb. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday, Rich.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
Oh, this one's flying out of the rough here.
Here's the 3rd shot. Oh, almost had it. This one greenside in the rough. Seven feet left.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Here's a quick look at how things stand. It's a 3-shot advantage for our leader.
Pegging it up on the 11th hole here.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh my, off the pin.
Tell you what, with the luck he's had on this hole, don't go buy any lottery tickets after that break.
This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Woo, back there, horsey. That's it. Time's up. Move to the next hole. We've got to keep our pace of play. Here we are at the par 3 12th hole.
And this is a mean one. Not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards. But the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
And he's down there You got a read?
This putt goes downhill and breaks to the right.
Putting for a par here. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Just couldn't quite get it to drop. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4. Oh, well done. Second shot here on the 13th.
Ooh, yeah. This one's headed right.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Wow. Take that. That's quality. Now the mercy rule has been put into play here. Too many shots on this hole. Head to the next. As we head now to the par 5 next.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
Well, Rich, that looked to be a tough day at the office. Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Welcome back to our coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. The final round starts now. Hi again, everyone. Andrew Catalan here. Glad to have you back with us. You walk around the grounds today, there's a sense of urgency among these players. You're going to see all the thrilling action right here on 2K Sports. Let's get down to the first hole. Let's get you back out to live play. The second at 15. That's a pretty good shot right there. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
Just a little bit of movement right to left here.
Just needed a little bit more on that one. Our leader has a 2-shot advantage on the field. And now teeing off on a par 4. Well, they can't all be good. Second shot on the 16th hole. This is the third. Oh, that was so close. A look at the lie in the greenside rough. Nine feet remaining to the cup. How did that not go in? Setting up in the greenside rough. Oh, almost. 12 feet remain.
On a nice line.
And that one will drop. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a 1-shot lead. We've reached the 17th. It's a par 3. I like that one. This putt left for birdie. Okay, Henny, what can you tell us about this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Love to see that birdie on the scorecard. We close out the back 9 with a par 5.
So much history on this hole. Aim it at the trees right in the center and hope you don't get unlucky and get underneath one of them. From there, it's going to be a layup out to the right and just a short third shot. What a wonderful, wonderful finishing hole.
We've got 18 feet to the cup. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This one looks like it breaks hard left to right.
What a way to finish an eagle at the closing hole. Before we say goodbye, we do want to bring in Henny Koyak for one last thank you, because, Henny, the insight you provided was phenomenal today.
Oh, thank you, Andrew. I had an absolute blast out there, and both players should be very proud of themselves.
Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching.